What's up, YouTube? This is the Even Oracle here. I just wanted to do a quick energy reading for the collective out there. Just kind of see what's floating up in the atmosphere. This is the last day to be able to get in touch with this full moon eclipse energy that we had going on. Just wanted to see what type of residual energy, residual messages we had going. This one's going to be short and sweet. Just trying to see what's floating out in the ether right now. Hope you guys had a good day. I was busy at work all day. And, took myself out to dinner. It was pretty good. I didn't know they had shabu restaurants out in Florida. First one that I found. So that was pretty awesome. Out in LA, they have them all over the place. It's like one of my favorite places to eat. You get to cook your own food at the table. And anyways, let me get to this message and see what we got going on here. Alright, first card out, the Justice card. Justice card is always good. You never go wrong with that. You got the Libra energy floating around. Justice is all about things being righted, either in the physical world or in the spiritual world. Alright, next we got Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is always about being trapped, feeling trapped. Feeling like, it's like the card of mental confliction. Feeling like you can't move, you can't go anywhere, can't do anything. It's also, to me, the jail card or the spiritual jail card. So I don't know if some justice is coming down for somebody. They're going to be either in spiritual jail, facing their karma, or, hopefully not actual 3D jail. And Temperance. We got the Patience there. So this justice and this mental entrapment, physical entrapment is gonna try somebody's patience, or they're gonna need to be patient in the situation. I don't know if anybody else out there has ever been to jail. You definitely need patience. The world inside the jail moves way slower than it does out here, where you got your devices and stuff going on constantly. And there you gotta sit and think, and there's nothing you can do. Shit moves at a snail's pace. Alright, Nine of Pentacles. That's the card of self-sufficiency. So somebody out there is completely self-sufficient. They do everything on their own. They don't need help from anybody else. That's always a great card. Alright, Ace of Cups. New beginnings of love, a divine offer. New beginnings in love for the divine, or the divine always loves you, so I guess it must be new beginnings in your love for the divine, or a new beginning in actual 3D love here. Shit. Ace of Pentacles. We got a new start in love and a new start in money for somebody who's already self-sufficient. It's a pretty damn good setup there. Alright, before I pile some more cards on top of these ones and we can't see them anymore, let me get to the intuitive reading here, and then we'll move on with some new cards. Anyways, I feel like justice is being called. From this spread right here, it looks very clear to me that in some sort of sense, either in our material world, on the physical plane, justice is being called in a situation. I don't know if somebody did something they're not supposed to, broke man's law or the divine's law, but justice is being called. I'm not sure whether it's being called by the divine or called in by man, but somebody, because of the justice, is going to feel trapped, whether that's in spiritual jail, mental confliction, physical confliction, or actual 3D jail. But either way, whoever the justice has been called on is going to need to be patient until this justice wears off, because the divine doesn't call out for justice, or man doesn't call out for justice unless it's necessary for the most part. And when you're in that situation where you're feeling either mentally conflicted, mentally trapped by spiritual jail, and nothing's going your way, you're facing heavy karma, or you're actually in real jail, I mean, you're gonna have to be patient and just wait for the end of the judgment or justice process. And then we got here, there's somebody else out there who's in that Nine of Pentacles mode. Somebody who's just, able to take care of their business, take care of themselves financially. They're probably also, for whatever reason, I'm getting that kind of Nine of Cups vibe along with that, almost the two nines working together there. I see, somebody who's not only financially stable and taking care of themselves, but I think they're also emotionally stable and able to care for themselves and fulfill their own needs on the emotional level. Right next to them, I think because once somebody gets in this Nine of Pentacles energy, basically you just start manifesting like crazy, and you just start like a magnet drawing in all your wants and needs. The universe starts just blessing you. And what I'm seeing here with this divine offer of love, that's like probably a new start in love, and then a new start in money or finances with that. So even though somebody's already self-sufficient, they can expect to be even having more money come in, a new start, a new cycle, and even a better financial position that they're already in. And being in the Nine of Pentacles is a pretty awesome financial position, that's for sure. All right, we got the Five of Wands. All right, the Five of Wands is all about conflict. So up here in this top row, I'm almost reading this as like there's two different people going on here. Whoever's falling under justice, being in spiritual or physical jail and having to be patient through the process is definitely not this person who's in this Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups. Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles energy. They're obviously two completely different energies. But the Five of Wands, that's about basically conflict, war, battle, fights. So I don't know if this justice is happening because of a fight going on. I don't know. Also, it's five, In numerology, 5 is about action and movement. So I don't know if somebody moved, there was some action, conflict, fighting that the action was that caused somebody to face justice and end up getting in this Eight of Swords energy, this jail energy. All right, next we got the Queen of Pentacles. So maybe this person who was involved in the conflict, somebody who's now feeling trapped since the Queen of Pentacles fell on top of the Eight of Swords card. I'm almost seeing that, this is probably somebody who was either well off because they're very money savvy, business minded, grounded, down to earth. Usually the Queen of Pentacles is an earth sign. So I don't know if that's, that's Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy right there. So it's either somebody who's money-minded and kind of like a business woman, or a male with female energy who's business-minded. But it can also be somebody who just has money. You know what I mean? Somebody who's been taken care of and they're used to having money. So. All right, and then we got the Knight of Pentacles. And that's a messenger of money. That's a messenger of money coming in. This card's kind of cool with him riding around on a unicorn. You know what? I mean, this might sound crazy, but I'm almost getting the sense that with these cards drawn, that there was a conflict or a fight that justice, or maybe the justice system, got involved in that put somebody in spiritual jail, mental conflict, or even physical jail, or all three combined, and it was some sort of earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, somebody who's used to being having money, whether they made it themselves or not. So it's kind of like spoiled, entitled energy almost. And then on top of that, we have here the Temperance card, and now that somebody's having to be patient, somebody that might have not been patient in the past, and maybe what they're waiting on is this message of money. Maybe they're waiting on bail. I mean, who knows? All right, next we got the Ten of Swords. And this card looks actually pretty damn ominous in this particular deck, Sorcerer's Tarot. Ten of Swords looks like a maiden being sacrificed on an altar right here. So, I'm not sure what happened. Did whoever's in this Nine of Pentacles energy have to make some sort of sacrifice to get in that energy? You know, hopefully not. Maybe it's the normal Ten of Swords meaning, where, you know, there was somebody basically being was deceived, somebody was stabbed in the back, there was gossip going on, something like that, and maybe they rose above all the nonsense and got themselves into this self-sufficient energy, which probably caused the divine to bring in this new offer of love and money to them, because they probably, you know, cleared up a lot of karma if they did overcome something like that. If not, who knows? You know, I don't know what this sacrifice is to get into Nine of Pentacles. All right, and then we got the World card. So that's a new cycle begins, old cycle ends. So I'm having a feeling that somebody was able to defeat a cycle of backstabbing, gossip, people working against them in the dark, people trying to knock them off their game, change them off their path, trying to put burdens on them, trying to, you know, I don't know. It's very deceitful kind of energy with that Ten of Swords. Backstabbing, gossip energy for sure. But a lot of other energies go along with that Ten of Swords. Somebody trying to put somebody, you know, down, you know, kind of end them. And if you're able to get through that, get to the World card, start this new karmic cycle, then probably Saturn comes in and blesses you, because that's hard to get over, and also clear karma up at the same time with people working against you. I mean, that's why that Nine of Pentacles energy is pretty amazing. But let's see what we got here next. All right, Eight of Pentacles. I mean, that's all about putting work in to make money come your way. So obviously, whoever this Nine of Pentacles energy was, they had to start off in the Eight of Pentacles. You know what I mean? In order to get this new start in finances, they probably had to overcome a bunch of obstacles that people were trying to throw in their way. They were probably got through those obstacles, started a new Saturn cycle. Saturn blessed them, is offering them a new cup of divine love. So I don't know if he got the love of Saturn. Saturn's like, yeah, you're the shit. You blew right through this ten of Swords energy, and then got yourself a new start, and this new start brings in also a new start in money, but it's because of the work that you put in. So for whoever this bottom row is, kudos to you. Good job. Whoever's up here in this top row, I don't know what's going on with you. Looks like you always had stuff going on for you, didn't appreciate it, and got yourself into a bunch of mess. Alright, Page of Wands. That's that immature, passionate energy. Pages are pretty immature. And I don't know if somebody was going out there, you know, slanging that wand around or whatever, and trying to be too passionate with, you know, too many people. And that caused this conflict that caused, you know, retribution or justice to be delivered, that got you in this spiritual or physical jail, mental confliction energy for being maybe spoiled or used to just having everything you want, and then you're sitting there having to be patient while you wait for somebody to come in with money to help you out of the situation that you created for yourself. Alright, Ten of Pentacles. I mean, shit, that's at least a very vast improvement compared to all the other cards on that top row. Ten of Pentacles on this card is the fortune cookie card, but Ten of Pentacles is about being having everything you want in money, being able to have family, being able to have all the good things in life that anybody could wish for. So I don't know if this person actually maybe got in trouble with everything because or at least they tried to have the Ten of Pentacles, which is, you know, complete financial security, family security, a stable home life. But because they were out there slinging that wand around or being too passionate in an immature way, they caused major conflict, which caused justice to be served, and mental entrapment, spiritual jail, physical jail. And now there's patience needing to be had so that they can wait for somebody to rush in and help them out with money, maybe help them out of the situation. Boom. Alright, Knight of Wands. Shit, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is just as bad. That's like the player card. Somebody with that in and out energy. You see this dude on this card, he's like chilling at the bar, he's sipping drinks, picking up on people. I don't know. That's not a good energy there. Somebody had the Ten of Pentacles and they squandered it to be the Page of Wands and Knight of Wands, to be an immature, passionate player. that's pretty lame energy. Maybe that's why Divine Justice was called. Probably was well deserved. And here we go. Justice card. Alright, I mean, come on. Yeah, Justice was called. I don't know if, you know what? I don't know if this person up in this top row, you know, obviously the two rows are the same, but this person up in the top row, you know what, they probably did all this player, passionate, immature shit to somebody who's in the Nine of Pentacles energy, and did all this deceitful stuff that actually caused divine judgment to be rendered and actually caused a new cycle to start for this Nine of Pentacles person. It was probably painful for the Nine of Pentacles person, but you know, with divine justice coming in, you know, the judgment horn being blown on things, one cycle ends, new cycle in love and money, because you're willing to stay there and put in the hard work. That's just, yeah, that's just two vastly different energies. It doesn't seem like it's really a good fit, honestly. Alright, and World card. World card on top of the World card. I mean, if that's not confirmation, I don't know what to tell you, but obviously the Spirit wanted to reiterate that one big time. It seems like maybe somebody's world came crashing down. You can see on here with the puzzle pieces being put together, and there's one last piece by a hand. It's almost like the divine hand putting the pieces of a puzzle back together to rebuild somebody's world. I mean, if that makes any sense. But yeah, it definitely does in this situation. Alright, and then Four of Cups. Four of Cups is, at least on this card, it shows these pillars, and pillars sit on a foundation and hold up the weight. It's support, if you will. So a lot of times, maybe in a lot of decks, the Four of Cups is somebody, you know, kind of being regretful of past emotional energies and not looking at the new offer of the divine. So I'm taking this card as kind of a two-way message that whoever's in this Nine of Pentacles energy needs to basically stop worrying about the cups that didn't work out, the cups that were spilled over, the cups that he invested in or she invested in and didn't work out the way they wanted them to, and look at the divine offer, this Ace of Cups. Look at that Ace of Cups and don't pay attention to the other cups that spilled out or didn't work out. And it seems like the divine is there to support you through the whole thing with the pillars. I also see that as kind of being like maybe a pillar of the community, somebody who's you know, helpful to others, supports others. Also somebody who's willing to you know, stand the test of time. I'm not sure. There's a lot of different ways you can take that symbolism. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and draw on some oracle cards now. See what the oracles have to say for us. Alright, discontent and boredom. So, you know what? I'm taking the discontent and boredom as the Queen of Pentacles energy. Whoever the Queen of Pentacles is, seems like she's a little immature, spoiled, playerish, and not realizing that the universe, won't tolerate that when you do that against the Nine of Pentacles energy. But discontent and boredom. Maybe somebody's constantly discontent and bored, not happy with their own life, and that's why they sow these seeds of deceit, constantly have to be seeking validation and attention from people around them because they're just really not happy with themselves and their life. That's maybe why this Saturn cycle is working out the way that it is. But also this card has a 4 at the top of it, which is about creation, growth, and grounding. And so maybe this whole situation was necessary for somebody to actually, get grounded and start growing as a person rather than staying in that immature energy. Hopefully so. Alright, we got the light card. So I think probably the person who was in the Nine of Pentacles energy is probably somebody who might be a light worker, maybe a star seed possibly. It's somebody who just, their aura shines very brightly, and it's probably because they had to do a lot of shadow work to get to that point. Probably went through many rounds of the ascension process and spiritual awakenings, and with that Eight of Pentacles energy here, put in a lot of hard work in order to get the new beginnings that are coming down to them from the divine. Which honestly, that's that's karmic. That's karmic justice. That's if you put that work in, if you let your light shine bright, help out the people around you. Usually the with this double world card here, yeah, definitely you got help from the universe for those endeavors. Crown chakra. Alright, so definitely with the crown chakra card, I'm seeing that I'm actually reading it as two ways. This card was for the Queen of Pentacles. This card was for the Nine of Pentacles energy. And what I'm seeing up here is the crown chakra is probably the light worker or the person with the bright aura, the Nine of Pentacles energy. Probably his crown chakra or her crown chakra is probably wide open at this point. They've gone through multiple rounds of the ascension process. And I'm also looking at it as the Queen of Pentacles, because of the situation she's got herself into now with this justice happening and her having to be patient while she's going through this mental confliction, spiritual jail, physical jail, then that means that it's going to actually, it was probably orchestrated by the divine to make her crown chakra open up so she could connect to spirit. The spirit doesn't, or the universe doesn't have anything happen for no reason. So if you ever go through any trials or tribulations or punishments in your life, there's always a lesson to be learned. It's up to you whether you're going to learn that lesson or not. But I feel that the Queen of Pentacles is, at the end of the day, going to have her crown chakra opened up so she can connect to spirit much stronger. And with the number 7 on this card, that's about spirituality and consciousness. And it's also the number of Saturn, which is, the Saturn cycle I was talking about going through cycles of karma till you clear it up and you can actually get blessed. Pull a couple more oracle cards and I'm going to call this reading. I'm super tired. I worked from 6:30 this morning till 6 at night, and it makes for a long day. I can tell you that. I'm still in between my transition of doing my spiritual work full-time and my old regular 3D career that I've done for 2 decades. So today I was actually doing my physical work as a carpenter, which is tough and tiring work. And when you work a long day like that, it's definitely tiring. And I hope by 2021 I'm actually going to get into the energy where I can work my light work or my spiritual work full time and make a living off it. Right now I have to do 3 days at my 3D work and 3 days at my 5D work, so I'm still trapped in this cycle of duality, and hopefully I'll be able to get out of it by this next upcoming year. Alright, bliss. So whoever's in this double world energy, 9 of Pentacles energy, I mean, the light worker, I mean, whoever's in that energy is in the state of bliss. When you go through your first couple rounds of spiritual awakening, you go through that like blissful state, that state of euphoria when you have the oneness with the universe, and you realize all these things you didn't realize before, and your whole paradigm shifts, and that's probably that same energy that person is still in, because that happens multiple times as you go through your ascension process. And loyalty. Alright, so maybe, I mean, for sure, whoever is in the 9 of Pentacles energy, they already know loyalty. They're probably a fiercely loyal person. But I'm saying that through the process that the Queen of Pentacles went through, she's probably learning that loyalty is a virtue, and it's actually very important and something worthwhile in having. And beloved. Okay. I'm saying that, you know, this, to me, this energy goes multiple ways. I see honestly as both people at the, you know, the Queen of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles energy as being beloved by the universe. And also, I'm almost probably seeing it as the Queen of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles are both the beloved of each other, even though there's some sort of situation that happened here. And anyways, YouTube, I hope you like my video. Please like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate it. It helps me grow my channel so I can keep doing this message for you guys. And anyways, have a great night. Peace out.